여러분 안녕하세요, 김우케입니다. 마블과 소니 세계관의 또 하나의 연결점이자 시니스터6의 시작이 될 영화 모비우스의 개봉이 얼마 남지 않았죠. 그리하여 이번엔 좀 특별한 순서를 마련해 봤는데요. 영화 모비우스의 다니엘 에스피노사 감독, 배우 맷 스미스와 아드리아 아르호나, 그리고
Where are you, man?
I am Venom. I am Venom.
자레드 레토를 만나보는 시간을 가져보겠습니다. 그럼 지금 바로 들어가 보시죠. 꺼꺼꺼!
Are you here to heal the world? Or to destroy it?
Hello!
Hi, I'm a Korean YouTuber called The Stranger Cage. It's a pleasure to meet you, Matt.
Hi, dude. It's very early over there, isn't it? I'm sorry I got you up so early.
It's okay. Thank you for caring.
이때가 아마 새벽 5시였나 그럴 거예요. 만나자마자 신경 써준 Matt so sweet.
Your performance playing villains in your recent works has been brilliant. What do you consider to be a villain character?
I think early on in my career as an actor, I played a lot of sort of like more people on the good side, and so I thought, sort of latterly, maybe it'd be quite interesting to play a few more baddies, you know, a few more villainous people, because that's always quite fun to do, and it's a good challenge, you know, to try and make, on some level, to make the audience feel something for them, I suppose. So yeah, I thought it would be a good challenge.
헐리우드 탑티어 킹소드 배우 자레드 레토 형과 연기한 소감도 물어봤는데요.
What's your impression of having vampire interactions with Jared? Were there any interesting stories in there?
Yeah, well, it was really interesting because he's a method actor, obviously. So you don't get to meet Jared per se, you only meet Michael Morbius. And I didn't get to meet him before the first day of our shoot on the film set. And it created a very interesting acting environment to work opposite. And it was something that I found entertaining and really quite enjoyable.
Then you might have a sense of fellowship with him. Like, hey, let's go out for drinks after finishing the scene.
No, there's none of that because he's always really, so you only know him as Michael Morbius. You don't really get to know him as Jared, or at least I didn't. So no, there was none of that. You only meet the character.
자레드 레토가 연기에 몰입하는 게 어떤 수준인지를 알 수 있는 대목이었습니다. 여기서 중요한 건 맷은 자레드를 만난 적이 없다. 그리고 궁금한 거 하나 더 물어봤습니다.
If you had such superpower like Mobius, what would be the first thing that you would do?
I would fly. If I could pick a superpower, mine would be to fly.
Anything you want to say to the Korean audience who will come to the cinema to watch Mobius?
Well, listen, to everyone in Korea who's not a Harper's 4 like you, I really hope you enjoy the movie. I know you're avid watchers of all these types of films, actually, so you've probably got very discerning taste. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for supporting it. And hopefully one day I can get over, because I'd really love to come to Korea. It sounds and looks amazing.
Thanks for your time. In my mind, you are always my all-time best actor. This really is my lucky day.
Well, it's my lucky day as well, dude. Listen, get some sleep. Good to meet you. See you later.
원래도 팬이었는데요. 정말 제 수면을 신경 써줘서 개엠동. 근데 이게 첫 인터뷰라서 못 잔다는 거.
You can buckle me up. Yeah.
자, 이제부턴 모비우스의 마르틴을 연기한 아드리아 아르호나, 이 영화의 감독 다니엘 에스피노사를 만나보시죠.
Hi, Adria and Daniel.
Hi, how are you?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure
Nice to meet you.
아드리아는 영화 속에서 생과 사의 갈림길에 놓여있는 마이클 모비우스를 최선을 다해 돕는 조력자인 마르틴 역을 맡았는데요. 그래서 이런 질문을 하고 싶었습니다.
First question is for Adria. You watch Mobius turn between becoming a hero or becoming a villain in a film. If you're Mobius, who has such power, would you choose good over evil?
I think I always gravitate towards the good side. Me as a character, I'm not sure. I think we'll find out.
역시 스포의 철벽 치는 모습. 그러고 보니까 아드리아는
Okay. Wait, he's not on our team. No. He's not on our team.
He's on our team.
한국에서 찐한 추억을 만들고 갔었죠.
You appeared in a Korean TV show before. Is there anything you would like to share to your Korean fans? They've been waiting for a long time.
I know, and I've been waiting too. I was really hopeful that we would go, to Korea and to see everyone again. I loved my time there. I felt so welcomed. I loved being in Korea, and I promise that I'm gonna go back soon. I will push it. I think because of COVID and everything, you know, we couldn't make it this time, but hopefully next time we're there. I love you all dearly.
Next one is for Daniel. To be honest, I'm really a big fan of your movies.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm a great fan of Korean cinema as well.
What is your favorite Korean movie?
For me, I'm a traditionalist, you know, so for me, Old Boy, when I was very young, it blew my mind. And it changed me as a director, you know. In the beginning of the movie, when you're watching a man in a police station and you see him slowly come apart, it almost opened up new kind of avenues. But then also Mother for me was a riveting experience, not to mention Parasite. But for Morbius, it was more thirst that we watched, you know, because of the fang-wearing characters. And it was also a movie that really resonated with Jared Leto. So we are huge fans.
솔직히 좀 놀랐습니다. 그냥 좋아한다 정도가 아니라 씬에 대한 이야기, 박찬욱 감독의 박쥐가 모비우스와 연관이 있고 그 영화의 요소를 자레드 레토가 살렸다니요.
There are many hero movies in the world. What would you consider your own style for designing a hero movie?
Well, for me, you know, when I read the comic books, they were filled with horror and fear and excitement. And I think many movies that are done now, and I'm a big fan of them, but they're more always comedies. And I thought it would be interesting to have some superheroes that were not just comedies, that were about people that are, you know, that are in pain, and through that, the hero comes out. So I wanted to do a movie that was inspired by thirst, inspired by Lost Boys, inspired by Tony Scott's Hunger, you know, and give a new version of the superhero movie.
모비우스도 그렇고 예전 영화들도 그렇고 기묘하게도 다니엘은 정말 대단한 배우들과 작업을 많이 했거든요. 그래서 물어봤습니다.
You've worked with such great actors, this time with Adria, Jared and Matt. What's your secret key to your fortune?
Oh, you know, I am a fool that surround myself with intelligent people. So that's, you know, but no, but I've lived a long, you know, a life in different places. I don't come from a rich background. So I think my experiences in my life help me communicate with actors and the different sides of their characters.
Much appreciated. Thank you both, Adria and Daniel.
Thank you so much.
자, 드디어 메인 이벤트. 자레드 레토 형? 아니 아까 맷은 자레드를 만난 적이 없을 정도로 했는데 뭔가 유쾌한 형 같죠?
Hi Jared, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm a Korean YouTuber called Stranger Cage.
Stranger Cage, it's an honor to meet you, my friend.
My first question is, now that Mobius is soon to be released, what do you think brings you the most excitement these days?
I mean, just the film coming out is celebration for us. It's been a long time coming, and we're excited for audiences to finally see this film. Its characters on the screen for the very first time all over the world, exclusively in movie theaters, and we couldn't be prouder of that and more excited about it.
캬, 영화의 개봉 자체가 축제다. 자레드의 센스를 볼 겸 질문 들어갑니다.
How would you describe Mobius as a character in just 3 words?
Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit.
정신이 혼미한 인터뷰 계속됩니다.
Every role you take has always been unique and mysterious. What is the most important aspect that you take into account when choosing role?
I look for roles that are challenging and opportunities to work with directors that I admire on stories that I find really compelling. It's pretty simple. Yeah, it's gotta motivate me, and I love to dive deep. And this opportunity checked all those boxes.
Among Korean fans, you are famous for being a master of transformation, fully immersing in the role you take. What does it mean to you?
Well, it's my life's work. It's what I'm interested in. I love immersive work. I love challenging roles. I love creative diversity, and I like to do something I haven't done before.
대본 없이 그냥 물어봐도 어떤 대답도 다 존멋행.
If you were Dr. Michael Morbius, who was once sick and fragile, to suddenly get superpowers, would you choose to be good or be evil?
Well, I would try my best to be good, that's for sure. But life isn't always that simple. Sometimes you need to chop someone's head off.
Director Daniel says he tried to minimize the use of computer graphics in the production of this film. In other words, I assume there must have been a very challenging scene for you to act. What were some risks you had to take while filming Morbius?
Well, it was a very physical role. It was very challenging. We had a great team of stunt people and fight coordinators, and I really leaned on those people to make some of this stuff happen. They were absolutely incredible, and there's lots of action in this film. It's a big, fun popcorn movie. I'm excited for people to get their asses in seats and enjoy.
Lastly, can I ask you just one thing?
No. No, ask. It's okay, ask.
I will teach you a Korean phrase. Please say 사랑해요 김효케.
사랑해요 김효케. 사랑해요
Yeah.
김효케.
사랑해요 means I love you. And 김효케 is my YouTube channel, named in Korean.
Oh, beautiful.
Anything you want to say to Korean fans?
Just to say that I love you guys. I hope to see you very soon. And when I come, I'm going to eat all of your wonderful food. And so make sure your grandmother is cooking something very special for me.
You like noodle, right?
That's right. I'm in.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Jared.
Bye-bye. Take care.
와, 네. 매스미스도 못 만나본 자레드 레토를 만나본 소감 어떠셨나요? 저도 너무 즐거운 경험이었고요. 긴장해서 잠이 싹 달아났던 새벽밤의 아름다운 추억이었습니다. 특히 매스미스의 친절함, 한국 영화의 진심인 다니엘과 아드리아, 생각보다 훨씬 친근하고 유머러스했던 자레드 레토. 그런데 이 형이 어떻게 50대입니까? 다들 너무 멋졌고요. 이젠 영화로도 만나봐야겠죠. 자레드 레토, 매스미스, 아드리아 아르호나가 출연하고 다니엘 에스피노사가 감독한 더욱 크게 확장되는 스파이더맨의 세계관을 즐길 수 있을 영화 모비우스는 3월 30일에 개봉합니다. 지금까지 기묘한 K지의 K였습니다.
Just accept who you are. The bad guy.
Morbius.